the word was. This new Jesuit, he was sympathetic. What does that mean? He's at ease with both heathens and beasts. He hired me to paint parables on the parish walls. Loaves and fishes, vines, mustard seeds, still waters, deep wells, that sort of thing. He laughed. I don't know what came over me, but I started painting masses and masses of grasses. And then masses and masses of buffalo. I don't know why I did it, masses and masses of buffalo. And when he returned, he didn't say a word. Well, I stood there, solid as a rock. Ask the beasts and they shall tell you. Yes, Job 12. Very good. And while you're at it, if ever a sparrow should fall, know the Lord cares. Matthew, St. Teresa says, what was it, St. Catherine? Yes, St. Catherine says, oh, the way to heaven is heaven. Yes, I know. St. Francis says, first you start with the necessary, then you do the possible, and before you know it, you're doing the impossible. Well, I thought this was necessary. He walked out of the room, and he came back with a book. We think the new land free from attachments, obligation, and ancestry, starting over, is at the heart of democracy. But the new man, shocked by his new world, turns hostile to his own hosts and becomes confined once again. Ooh, which one of your saints wrote that? Not a saint. Alexis de Tocqueville, theorist, sociologist. I'd love to borrow that if I may, when you're done. By all means, add it to the Neatly library. While you're at it, you can take my copy of Imitation of Christ. Then he pulls out a coin. Your pay. One side wonder, the other side fear. Without both, you have no coin. Thank you. He makes to leave, and then he turns around and he goes, oh, when you're done in here, there's a kitchen needs painting too. Thank you. I followed him out onto the porch. Marie-Ange says, the ancestors, they're nudging us, they're pushing us forward. And that everything we say and do right now is because of 7 generations of what was said and done before us. It's the great law of the airport. And everything we say and do now will affect the next 7 generations of descendants. When I'm out there, I get this intense sense of déjà vu. And sometimes it can last a whole day. It doesn't stay. That's the holy longing, deep, calling into deep. Or could it be the ancestors, the spirits calling us? What would you have me say? Call it the wind, call it the ancestors, call it the drumbeat, call it the heartbeat. My tradition tells me God calls us. And we continue thinking God's thoughts after him. Do you still go to church? Well, there's no church around here anymore, is there? I don't know what I believe anymore. Humanity? Well, It's one thing to believe in humanity. It's a whole other thing to love the next person that comes through that door. That's why we go to church. Because we are forced to sit beside each other, each of us, so fearfully and wonderfully made. Oh, Psalm 139, that's my favorite. Yes, we all belong. Right, so everything matters. It's all medicine.